Morning, everybody. Welcome back to the art studio. Sensei Cavs here. We are working on parts of the face, getting ready to do some self-portrait work. And today we are going to work on some noses. All right. And the other day we did some eyes. So today I'm going to show you how to do the nose. All right. Now, I'm going to be referencing a couple books by an awesome artist named Walter Foster. Walter Foster's got tons of books online you can check out. His art books are awesome, okay? So check those out. All right, here we go. So to do the nose, what we're gonna do is we are going to do a basic shape first. I'll show you a couple of ways to do it. But you're gonna start off with a basic shape to get it to look 3D. And then we're gonna add kind of the details of the nose, okay? So here's one way to do it. Okay, so you start off with kind of think of it as like a wooden block. Okay, something like that. Pretty light, again, always start off light. So it looks kind of 3D, okay? If this was shaded in, I'm using the side of my pencil, it would be shaded under here. And this would be a little darker under here, okay? So it's kind of like a block. All right, now what we're gonna do is we're gonna turn this into a nose, okay? So to turn this into a nose, we're gonna try to make it look a little rounder. We're gonna add the different parts of the nose, okay? So what we're gonna do is we're gonna make this line a little rounder. This is called the dorsum of the nose, this part of the nose. Come through here like that. And this is gonna go, this would go right up into where the eye would be, right up in here, okay? Now down in here is where the nostril is gonna be. Make that lighter. And we're gonna do the same thing over here. This is kind of a three-quarter view. I can see the side and the front of it, but I can't quite see the other side. So this nostril is going to be a little smaller than this one. And this part is called the allay. This part of the nostril up in here. Okay, so we're going to add this in here. Okay. And this part comes all the way around. We're going to get the other side going over here. I'll show this part that goes right up and in here like this. And you are going to be doing a little bit of erasing to lighten this up a little bit, okay? And now this part, this centerpiece is called the columella. This part here, this middle between the two nostrils. And then this part that comes down is called the philtrum. That's where the beginning of the lips would be, okay? And we'll talk about the lips tomorrow. Okay, now I'm gonna go back up here. I'm gonna shade this in a little bit with the side of my pencil. Use the side of your pencil. You don't get those scribble marks. Make that columella come out a little more. erase some of those guidelines off the top there. I'm gonna add a little more shading. So just the very, very top of the nose is white. Give it that highlight. Right down here. A lot of shading. And then again, this is where we talked about the eye the other day. The eye would be in here. The other eye would be over in this area here. Okay. That's one way to do the nose. Now another way you can do the nose, instead of starting with kind of that block shape, you can start off with kind of a circle. And again, this is all light, we're sketching lightly. And then put the nostrils on the sides. Put the allée on the sides. Start your shading. There's the columella here. And this is the filtering. Okay. Start to fill in the nostril. Notice that this wing kind of the nostril, the allée, goes right around. Almost that my shading, I'm trying to make it look round. A little shadow over here, a little shadow over here. This is where the lips would start. Shadow under the nose. And we start to shade up. Now we don't want to have a big dark line on either side of the nose. We got to use a shading because you're trying to create this round shape. It goes from the cheek up and around the nose, okay? Put my highlight in, nice bright spot down the center. the eyes would start up in here. Okay, so there's another way of doing the nose, okay? So practice those, okay? Like I said with the eye, if you take your paper and fold your paper in half and in half, so you have 4 boxes, you can practice 4 of those on one sheet of paper, okay? What you want to avoid though is drawing dark lines down the side. What else do people do? The columella is the low point, okay? Lots of times I've seen that not the low point, the high point. So you don't want that to look like that. Okay. You want that to be the low point, so the nostrils are up a little higher than the columella. Okay. And that's where the philtrum starts. So it's more like that, but you don't want to have those lines going down the side. Okay, so watch out for that. Okay. All right, guys, awesome. I'll check in with you tomorrow. Be safe.